Now, in another story of the day, a family of a murdered grandmother have fled their home in Ntsimbini village in the Eastern Cape. 78-year-old Ntombizodwa Toto-Madikizela was hacked to death with an axe last month. The family, including 13 children, fled after their homesteads were set alight last week. Toto-Madikizela was accused of witchcraft. More than 30 people have been killed in witchcraft-related incidents in the area over the past 4 years. So this is extremely worrying. For more information, we cross live to our reporter Atule Joka, who's in Mthatha. Atule, can you start by telling us why the family of this grandmother who was hacked to death, believed to be a witch, be involved in witchcraft, why they felt they had to flee?
An evening to you in studio and a warm welcome to SABC News viewers across the board. Just to give you a bit of a background as to what happened when we got there. When we got there, the mood was very somber, the atmosphere was very heavy. It was this family in pain and in sorrow as they were trying to pack their final goods, and they were also burning some of their stuff there before they could leave that village. Because just a month ago, we were there in Mbizana after their mother was hacked to death in front of her grandkids. So the family, when we got there, they were saying, of course, they were still trying to grappling and trying to come to terms with the murder of the mothers. They accused of witchcraft. But just a week ago, or last Friday, they were sleeping when they were woken up by a blaze. And when they tried to go and checked outside, one of their homesteads was in fire. We spoke to the local chief there, who tried and narrated to us that people there have these misconceptions that they are being bewitched, and since 2016 there's been a spate of killings in that area. Over 30 people have been killed up to thus far because they are accused of witchcraft. So this is what this emanates from. Apparently there was also a case with the police because she was threatened by the people saying she's a witch, they're gonna kill her. And we also spoke to the social development department. They were saying they are going there next week to try and intensify their awareness campaign, because people have these misconceptions, especially with elderly people. When they are getting old, they are ailing and getting sick, they start accusing them of witchcraft. So they will be going there in an intergovernmental approach system, where they will go with the Department of Safety as well to try and educate people in that area about the dangers of accusing people and killing them without having any substantiated proof. So this is what this emanated from. And the family had to leave there, so they do not have anywhere else to go now, because also their relatives are also folding arms, because they are scared if they take them in, the similar fate might happen to them as well. So their kids are scattered around. About 13 kids in that family are scattered around. Some have gone up to as far as KwaZulu-Natal to some of the relatives that were there, but the relatives which are there around Mbizana cannot take them in due to fear of their safety. So this is quite a very painful situation and a very sad situation.
Actually, very quickly, are there any suspects for not only threatening this family, setting homes alight, but hacking an old lady to death?
Yes, this is what is really puzzling everyone, is that the police denied the number that was put by the people in front of them. They said they only have about 7 cases, and they have 2 people who are arrested and also 1 who's gone for questioning. But up to thus far, there's no person who was arrested with the murder of the old lady who was hacked in front of her grandkids. The people who had a case prior to her death with her was also not being sent for questioning, which was also very quite puzzling for the local chief there when we spoke to them.
All right, sure. So a family being hounded out of their community after the grandmother was hacked to death. We'll follow that story for you, Atule Joka, following it in Mthatha. We take a short break. Lots to come on The Full View.